It's now 28 hours that has passed the deadline, and Columbia University students are still at the encampment. Earlier, they got the word that failure to heed Columbia's deadline and clear out would mean Columbia would begin suspending them. And do you know what happened? A group of students completely took over an academic building on campus. Anti-Israel protesters seen breaking the windows of Hamilton Hall, barricading themselves in using zip ties. Maybe Columbia should up the ante and move from suspension to expulsion. Columbia University student and editor-in-chief of the university's newspaper, Columbia Sundial, Jonas Du, joins me once again. Jonas, can you give me an update what's going on today?
Yeah, I thought the last week was chaotic. Last night was the most chaotic day of the protests at Columbia by far. It was around midnight. I was stepping out of the library, finishing an assignment, as most students are, and they are just chanting that they're going to be occupying Hamilton Hall. Now, this is a very historic building. This is where the Columbia College is headquartered, where the dean of the college is, and it has a historical significance because that's where they occupied in 1968 in the anti-Vietnam War protest. So, they came here, they brought barricades into the building. They started smashing windows, locking the handles with, bike locks, forming human chains, and chanting, their usual chants, and then eventually unfurling banners saying that this was like a liberated building. There was one big one that says Intifada on it. So, I've been up all night sort of covering the protest, witnessing, students just making a ton of noise into the early hours of the morning, disrupting, the sleep schedules of the freshmen that live around there. And it is finals week, and finals start this Friday. And so it's really a question of, what is the university going to do?
Do you have a university law enforcement or security? I know that the police haven't been invited in, but is there a campus police force of some sort?
Right. There is the Columbia Public Safety Department, and so they manage security for the libraries, for the dorms, just everything within the bounds of campus. And so I did not see a single public safety officer until about 2:30 a.m. or about 3 a.m. And they were not even at the site of what you're seeing on the screen here. They were on the other side of the building on the phone, trying to see if they could get additional support, really not doing anything at all to help protect the students, especially the Jewish students who are in the vicinity. They were also just, standing by. They were not, taking any action. We didn't receive word from the university that anything was going on until about 3:30 in the morning when we got a text alert notification. So really, we don't really know where the university is.
Jonas Du, thank you very much. I hope you come back. Unfortunately, I think this story there's going to be more to the story. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Coming up, a serious problem.